guys, it's your boy Fabian, back again with another video. And it's time for yet another Eurovision 2023 reaction, and this time it's the turn of Greece. So yeah, representing Greece in Eurovision 2023 this year is Victor Vernicos, and the song's called What They Say. So yeah, I'm excited to see what Greece has got for Eurovision because they tend to send quite good entries. But before we check out, guys, make sure you subscribe down below, press the bell notification button down below so you can be the first to know when I upload, because I have reacted to every single entry in this year's Eurovision. But let's stop the talking, guys, and get on the reaction. Greece's entry to Eurovision 2023, Victor Vernicos, What They Say. Let's go.
Late August, feet start to shake, heart starts to ache, can't focus. Be on the floor and I hate that I'm holding on. My lungs will break, can't stop.
Okay, so the first impression of this song is it feels like it's gonna be on the slower tempo, which, to be honest with you, majority of the songs are this year. Another thing that's very clear to see at this moment in time, it could switch up, who knows, is that it's feeling very very English, let's say. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is Greece's entry, so I'm hoping, because I've always said every country should have some kind of aspect where they bring their own culture to it, and Greece has beautiful music, do you know what I mean? So I'm hoping they're gonna bring at least something, whether that's a little bit of music, just something that's gonna like show off the Greek culture in the music, right? But it's feeling like that's not gonna be the case. Let's see though.
Time starts to rain, clouds not afraid of the pain they're giving. Anxious the way I'm breathing, can't say that I am longing for. Okay,
so listen, right now, obviously this isn't a live performance, so I don't know what he's like live. He sounds like he's a good singer, so I'm not gonna take that away from it at all. The song sounds like it could be a good song as well, do you know what I mean? But right now, like, if you just showed me this song, I wouldn't think it's Greece, do you know what I mean? So listen, a lot of people probably write in the comments, yeah, but like, yeah, it's not just about like culture and all that, like, okay, cool, fine, whatever. I'm saying, but my opinion is that I like to see a bit of culture in every single country. It's not a Greece problem, it's a every country problem, do you know what I mean? So yeah, I think it could be a good song. He's a very good singer. At this moment in time, I'm just, the vibe of the song, I'm just not feeling it, considering it's Eurovision. Okay, so the intensity and the tempo's kind of gone up because obviously the hook's coming now. But look, it is one of those, what it seems like, one of those songs where it's just gonna be him on like an acoustic guitar. The staging, I'm not sure what the staging is gonna be like, but I would assume there's not gonna be anyone else on stage. You might get all of this in the background, like what you got going on here, this theme, but I think when it comes to the staging, it's just gonna be him on stage alone. Okay, so that was the chorus. Well, we're still in the middle of the chorus. It's a nice chorus, you know what I mean? Like, this was my feeling when I heard the first like 30-40 seconds, that it's gonna be a nice song. You can't deny that. You're not gonna listen to this and be like, oh, what a shocking entry. Nah, it's not that at all. It's a nice song. But I think where people kind of get lost a little bit is that they forget it's Eurovision. Do you know what I mean? Like, this isn't like a, I don't know what other competition. This isn't X Factor or whatever, do you know what I mean? It's Eurovision. So I think this is one of those where people will like the song. Like, if you heard it away from Eurovision, you'll be like, nice song. When you hear in Eurovision, you're like, yeah, nice song, but what is it doing to me? Do you know what I mean? Like, you need like, that feeling when it comes to like the different countries' entries. And right now, I'm gonna reserve judgment until the end.
And I save all the others, 'cause for me it's too nostalgic. I miss the days when my heart wouldn't make it. I'm drowning, time quit.
Okay, so if you're from Greece or you live in Greece or you back Greece when it comes to Eurovision, whatever the reason may be, let me know in the comments below. What do you make of this entry? Are you happy with Greece's entry to Eurovision this year? Do you think it's gonna do well? Would you have picked a different kind of vibe? Yeah, let me know in the comments below.
Life we don't live to die. I'm trying. fight all of the lights that leave me so blind as lighted. But not nectar, no, I don't live my own life.
Okay, so look, so far it's nearly 2 minutes of the song, so we kind of know what the gist of the song is now. Yeah, Greece has definitely gone down the, let's say, the James Blunt route this year, which a couple of countries have done, which is interesting. This one, look, it could be one of those where the jury absolutely loves this one. Do you know what I mean? The jury could love this one because I think vocally he could be quite good. Do you know what I mean? But I think when I'm thinking about the public, I'm just not sure how well they will receive it considering Eurovision. Because you also got to remember that when it comes to Eurovision, people like fun, they like something quirky, something unique. Not always the case, because obviously you've got like songs that have won it. For example, Netherlands a few years ago. But yeah, like, I don't know, you just gotta be like really good in terms of this kind of song, right? Like something you've not, like, the second you hear it, you're like, oh my lord, right? Or you gotta be very quirky. And I just think this one's just in between that.
I am overwhelmed and heated. Can't say that I am longing for another day to break my spirit. Insane and I can tell who's.
Do you know what's interesting, right? Because I've done a reaction for Cyprus as well, right? So obviously, when it comes to Greece and Cyprus, you know when it's them, when it comes to music, right? You know when it's their entry to Eurovision. And last year, for example, there was aspects of Cyprus and Greece which like you knew it was them, right? This year, I feel like both have gone completely away from that. Yeah, I don't know whether that's a conscious effort, so like maybe try go away from it. Because you know what, yeah, I will say this, when you're talking about like, I don't know, when you're talking about Greece, Cyprus, Serbia, all of these countries, right, they've gone away from what their like traditional aspects of music are, right? And in the last few years they've maintained those. All of a sudden they've all gone away from it. So yeah, maybe it's a conscious effort from everyone, I don't know, but let me know. I'll be interested to know what you think.
Something I could just ignore. Well, you know what they say. Our souls make sure no one loses their way.
Okay, so that bit there, yeah, was an interesting switch up. That was a nice piece of music. I thought it was gonna drop into the chorus like it did in the first time the chorus came in the song. But you know what's interesting too, yeah? Like, you got a 3-minute song here and we've heard the chorus once. Listen, we might hear it one more time, but yeah, it feels like it's just gonna be 2 times. And I don't know, man, I don't know. I just feel like it could be one of those, yeah, where people in that moment when it's on, it might be like, nice song. But then when it comes to voting, like 2 hours later, yeah, it could get lost, you know what I mean? It could get forgotten. Now, I'll give my opinion whether I think it's going to get to the final and whatnot, yeah? But, yeah, I just feel like there is a possibility it could get forgotten about, or just at least lost within all the madness.
Oh, I am bored. Now I got too much on my plate. And I save all the others, cause for me it's too. Oh, yeah! Oh, you know what they say.
Okay, so now we've got the finale of the song where it looks like it's going to be a bit more grand. Just have to look at the time there. But yeah, listen, interesting concept for a song. I said I'll give my overall opinion at the end and make sure you watch that because I will. But look, he's switched up a couple of times now, which is interesting. Do you know what I mean? It keeps you on your toes at least. Yeah, it's a very, very interesting entry by Greece. I did not expect this one bit, I'll be completely honest with you. If there's one country I didn't expect it from, it was Greece. Alright guys, that's it for checking out Greece's entry to Eurovision. Let's start with the positives. And look, for me, I think he's gonna have a good voice. I think it is a nice song for the genre of music that it is. I think people in their day-to-day lives would like this song, right? So let's get that out there. The music was nice at times too, but the negatives of this one is it just doesn't feel like Greece at all, and I think people have a certain expectation when it comes to Greece, and yeah, it's completely different to what people would have originally thought Greece would have entered to Eurovision. I think it's not too memorable. I think with the staging, like essentially I can picture it right now. I think the background might be nice, so it might go with this kind of vibe, this kind of theme. But essentially, it's going to be him sitting on stage alone with an acoustic guitar. There's not much he can do, do you know what I mean? Like, you know what everything he's doing with the water splashing about, he's not going to do that on stage, you know what I mean? I don't think he is. Personally, I think this will get to the final, because you got to remember it is Greece, and it is a nice song. I just don't think it's going to do that well in the final, because I think it's going to get lost within all the chaos. So yeah, nice song. I just don't think it's going to be too memorable, but I could be wrong, do you know what I mean? So yeah, Greece and Victor Vernicos, good luck, and I hope you smash it, and I can't wait to see you in Eurovision semi-final. But that's it for the reaction, guys. I'm gonna wrap things up. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, comment below some more suggestions. I'll try to check out for you guys as always, but I'm gonna have to love you and leave you. So thanks for watching. Keep yourself safe out there. Have a good day, have a good evening, and until next time, guys, I hope you have a good one.